Looks like I am live. I apologize. I am a couple minutes behind today. Welcome, everyone. This is Miller-French with Angelik Hands, and I am here to do this week's live. I have quite a few messages that I would like to share. I am surrounded by the highest and benevolent beings of love and light. So I work with the Galactic Federation of Light, also known as the Galactic Council. I work with the Ascended Masters, the Archangels, various angels, spirit teachers, and guides, and my ancestors and elders. They also drop in to support me. Loved ones that have passed, so it's family members, friends, even some past coworkers. So I am calling everyone in and just welcoming you to this live and the messages that I'm going to share with all of you today surrounding these current energies and this talk about birthing of this new earth and what does that mean for you? What does it mean for me? I'm also going to be staying on a couple minutes longer to answer any questions that you may have, or if you're looking for a quick recommendation on a service that I offer that may help you. And if you're not sure, or if you'd like to schedule a complimentary 30-minute consultation with me, reach out. You can find all of my information on my website, which is ReikiAngelikHands.com. That's ReikiAngelikHands.com. So I am streaming live today on this Facebook page for Angelik Hands, as well as on my channel for Angelik Hands on YouTube. So if you don't catch me now, you can catch the replay. It'll be available in either place. And just wanted to go through a few announcements. And for anybody that's new to me, welcome. And, you know, I always say that when you're ready to hear a certain message, or you're ready to learn something new, or you're ready to be the student and learn something new from a teacher, from a mentor, from a life coach, or perhaps experience an energy healing session, you end up exactly where you're supposed to be at this time, and it's following your soul's guidance and really tuning into higher self as far as where you're being guided at this time. So that's the theme, like really trusting and having unwavering faith. There was a message, quite a few messages that I shared on today's podcast. I'm on Anchor.fm, and it's called Conversations with Spirit and Ann Miller-French of Angelik Hands. If you haven't had an opportunity to check out those podcasts, check it out. I share quite a few messages. I channel in information. I have different visitors that come through, and you just never know what I'm going to share. So the messages were quite beautiful that came through this morning about continuing to trust this process that we're all going through at this time. So I left a little bit of commentary on the post that I made previous to going live, just letting you know I was going live. And whenever I'm using StreamYard, if you want to chime in, ask a question, add any comments, just giving StreamYard permission just to use your name. So just bringing that into your awareness. I would love to see who's joining me today. So a little bit about me. I'm a quantum life coach. I also work with energy healing, like I said, so it's quantum energy healing, light language healing, Reiki therapy. I'm a Reiki master teacher, so I not only practice it, but I also teach it for anyone that's looking to start their Reiki journey, or if someone has already gone through level 1 or level 2, wants to move on to the next level. So that's another service that I offer. I've been adding multiple workshops as I'm being guided by my team to really step it up, level up, and offer some more things that were on the back burner for quite some time, and start getting those things out there. So you'll start to see more and more offerings come out. I'm on setmore.com. It's an app that I use for scheduling and to receive payment information. You also see the information on my classes and events page on my website. So anything that you're unable to connect to here, you can find it on my website and look to see what classes are available, what services are available, and see if something resonates with you. I would love to connect with you. I am also a psychic and a medium, connecting with spirit and sharing messages that come through, and using my psychic abilities and my gifts of mediumship to bring forth the information and channel through. Messages are always heart-based, love-based, never anything to be afraid of. So, I offer readings. All of my services are done remotely, and I offer psychic readings, medium readings. Hi, Hearts Love Joe. Thank you for joining me. I would love to do a reading for you. If you take a look at my website, ReikiAngelikHands.com, ReikiAngelikHands.com, take a look underneath the services tab, and you'll see all the information regarding readings and how to schedule a reading with me. I would absolutely love that. What I'm getting intuitively for you at this time is there is information that is forthcoming. So whether you're, if you feel like you resonate with me, you want to schedule a reading, that would be wonderful. So I would love to share what's coming through for you at this time. And this has a lot to do with you continuing to further on with, and I'm getting major goosebumps as I share this with you. It has a lot to do with you furthering on an expansion of your gifts and abilities. So another recommendation that I would make to you at this time is I am offering a 4-week workshop. It's called the Beginner's Mediumship 101 Training. I'm not sure where you're at, so whether you're just starting out or if you've been working with it for quite some time, if you're looking to make that connection, deepen that connection with spirit, that may be something that you're interested in. So I will get all those links. I'll share them after this live so you can see exactly how to go ahead and see what resonates with you. Yeah, I feel you. I totally feel you. I would love to do a reading for you and make that connection. So let me know if that's something that you'd like to schedule. You can reach out to me by email. You can call me. Just let me know what works for you schedule-wise, and we'll get that set up. So thank you for inquiring. Just a few announcements before I get started with these. You're very welcome, Hearts Love Joe. So I'm going to share a few announcements before I get started with sharing the messages that are coming through for the collective. So as I mentioned before, I have the Beginner's Mediumship 101 Training Workshop. It's the first one that I'm offering, and I anticipate doing this again. So if these dates don't work for you, and this goes until the end of the month with this package of the 4 weeks, and it's really diving in to see whatever it is that's holding you back. And I could tell you from my own personal experience, the more that I continue to go within and clear out the clutter and make space in my body, and I'm talking physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, my gifts continue to open up and to flourish, but it's also your willingness and your participation in the process. And the more you continue to open up your heart to love. So I talk about the self-love journey all the time and really going within. there's like these exponential shifts going on for so many of us right now. And I will tell you that I've really noticed a big quantum leap within the last week for myself, where I always know when I'm getting ready to level up, it's like going ahead and jumping in, both feet and head forward, like leaping into the unknown, but just trusting where I'm being guided at this time. So if you feel like, you're just dipping your toes in the water, or if you're on shaky ground and not quite sure where you're at, there's different things that I offer. So this workshop is going to be tailored around what works best with both of our schedules. It's for 4 consecutive weeks. I am also going to be doing my first PTS Wellness series Zoom workshop that starts this Thursday. It's going to be every Thursday for the next 5 weeks. So this is to help anyone that's going through any type of recovery, or is currently working through or noticing symptoms from PTSD. So PTSD stands for post-traumatic stress disorder. So the first workshop is going to be this week at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you're not able to make the live, you can still get access to the replay. The only caveat to that is you have to register. You pay the registration amount. I believe it's $22.22 for the 60-minute session. And it will help you to work through those symptoms. So if you're experiencing nightmares, if you're having any kind of night sweats, if you're grinding your teeth at night, if you're finding that you get real shaky, if you get anxious, if you get triggered, if you have emotional outbursts, if there's certain things that you see where you feel really caged in, or you're not quite sure how to balance out your nervous system, where we go into what's called a fight, flight, or freeze mechanism. That's our nervous system, where you may feel like you're under attack. So there's different techniques that I will be sharing with all of you. I'm going to be guiding you through distant Reiki, which will open up your energy fields to receive in the light language at a very, very deep level. Light language is a language of the cosmos. It's a language of the universe. So when I speak it may sound to your human mind like I'm speaking a bunch of gibberish. Doesn't make any sense, but your soul will understand it. So each and every one of us has light language. It's going through what's called an attunement process to open that up, so you can speak it, you can write it, you can sing it, you can sign it, you can express it through movement, through dance. So that is another service that I offer, the light language activation with attunement training. So that'll be listed on my website as well. But this PTSD wellness series, this was birthed based on my own personal experiences. I've been very open about that, where I have worked through PTSD based on past experiences that I had. So being a survivor of domestic violence and sexual abuse, and different things that I experienced throughout my lifetime, and various different things that I experienced as a child. So this is my way of giving it back, making it extremely affordable for anybody that's been on the bubble, not quite sure, maybe even not sure if I'm your person or not. But I wanted you to have a means to experience a session with me and see if this works for you or not. So it'll be for 5 consecutive Thursdays, starting at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And there'll be time for Q&A at the end of each session. So I hope that you can join me. The first one, like I said, it's this May 27th. Couple other things. I have some sales going on right now, so take a look at my website. My quantum life coaching sessions are currently on sale, and my combination healing sessions, which is light language with Reiki and a personalized intuitive holistic wellness plan, those are also on sale right now. So if you're interested in either of those services, check it out, reach out, let's get you on the schedule. I'm just looking at the messages coming through. Take a look at my website, Hearts Love. The readings are not done free, so the price is very, very fair. So if you'd like to schedule a 30-minute reading or a 60-minute reading, I'd be more than happy to answer your questions and make that connection with your loved one at that time. So again, it's all what resonates with you as far as who you want to work with. I would love to do that. Hi, Ohana. Thank you for joining me today. All right, so I'm going to tune in and just go ahead and share the messages that are coming through today. So a lot of this I really feel, and I see them right now in front of me. So this is going to be mainly, hi Nikki, mainly from the Galactic Federation of Light. So these are higher dimensional beings that I channel. So I talk about the Arcturians, I talk about the Palladians. I'm also a star seed, so I'm from the galaxy which is called Andromeda. So I'm an Andromedan. And I channel different beings. I pretty much allow them to take over this vessel and receiving the information. So I'm just going to see what they want me to share with you today. And I may even channel in a little bit of light language just to help alleviate some of the energy that's going on. So there may be someone out there that is having a hard time making decisions to move forward regarding getting started, like literally getting started, or to take that first step and to push past fear. You know, I've shared that message that everything you've ever wanted is just around the corner. It's on the other side of fear. The words that I heard today is it's already written in the stars. So whatever it is that you're praying for, that you're asking for, that you're hoping for, whether you work with law of attraction, working with manifestation, know that whatever is truly meant for you, it's already there, but it's getting to that vibration and leveling up. And here's what it is. Bring yourself up and making that connection, matching up, so that you can, you know, that energy that you're sending out, you're attracting whatever that person, place, or thing is. Okay, so what they're talking about today is with these current energies, know that the intensity, what they're saying, the intensity is great at this time. Continue to practice. They're literally showing me that word practice in capital letters with exclamation point. Practice self-care, practice self-love, continues to set healthy boundaries for yourself. So what is self-care? What is self-love? That could be spending more time in nature, grounding, earthing, going within, spending some time in meditation, yoga. If your body is tired and you typically work out every day, or if you're doing something that requires a lot of you, but if your energy is feeling low, like today, I honored that. I'll be completely honest with all of you. I typically do Pilates on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. But based on these current energies and recent upgrades that I received, different things to affect the DNA, the activations, the light codes that I'm being immersed in at this time, I knew that doing my typical Pilates class would have been too much for me. So took it a notch down, and I went ahead and did a very beautiful and peaceful yoga session. So it was really focusing more on breath work, continuing to strengthen core, but doing it in a different way, using different body mechanics to bring about still beautiful results, but not taking it the other direction of what my norm was. Being aware of where you're at right now, being in a state of acceptance, continuing to honor you, honor your gifts, and remember to call back your energy. Those of us that identify with being empaths, sensitives, healers, and the like, we're all made up of energy. So if you're really feeling scattered, you feel like you're all over the place, call your energy back. Just make a conscious effort to do that every single day. You can do that multiple times a day. Breath work is going to be so important at this time. And, I'm talking about that deep breath, like taking that deep breath in through your nose, holding the belly breath, like do some diaphragm breathing if you can. So holding that breath and then completely exhaling that air out of your mouth. You can do different meditations and sing, chant the word Om, clearing your space, and set up a sacred area for you, like something that resonates with you. You can immerse yourself in a bath that's filled with Epsom salts and or sea salt. Connect with different essential oils. I know the one that's been with me, I actually had it in my essential oils rack, but I brought it into my office space, and that's the rose essential oil. So finding something that resonates with you to help to lift your vibration, eating more nourishing, fresh, vibrant fruits and vegetables. So this morning, for example, I made a smoothie that consisted of frozen wild blueberries, put them in the blender, a teaspoon of spirulina, a teaspoon of barley grass, it's the powdered form, a teaspoon of, trying to think what it's called. It's another form of dried seaweed, but it's very high in nutrients. If I think of it, I'll mention it in a bit. And I added a teaspoon of raw cacao and a banana. So just blended everything up, added a handful of raw spinach, and had a very healthy, nourishing beverage. So it's the reason why they're sharing all this is to help to support your physical vessel, to help to nourish everything that's going on. So if you feel like your nervous system is revved up right now with everything that's going on, it's taking those, that time out for you and finding what makes you feel good. So if that's spending more time at play, doing some exercise, some gentle stretching, and really tuning into your body. So perhaps this is the time to reach out for an energy session, to experience something that you haven't experienced before, or to hire a life coach, someone that can help to identify those energetic blind spots for you and to get you from where you're at to where you want to be in a quicker amount of time. I mean, yes, we can all go this journey alone, but I will tell you that when you have someone walking the journey with you, as I've personally experienced this myself, I worked with a life coach and a mentor for 2 years, and I noticed huge shifts, huge quantum leaps, and now I am here to fully, make myself available to help others that are just starting their journey, or if you've been working on your journey for quite some time, reach out. That's why I'm here. So the last part of today's messages is just be gentle on you, get the rest where you can, and I'm going to highly recommend that if you can make one, if not all, of the PTSD wellness workshops that I have available. Again, like I mentioned, the price point is extremely affordable. Normally, you know, a 60-minute session with me would be at a completely different price point, but wanted you to be able to experience what this is all about. So like I said, they're $22.22. Go ahead to the Set More link, which I will provide after this live, and you can try it out. If you're not able to make the live when I have it available every Thursday, you just let me know and I'll send you the replay. But like I said, the only thing you have to do is register for it and pay for it. So I'm really, really grateful for everyone that hopped on today and that joined me. I'm just going to take a quick look to see if there's any other questions. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I'm going to give you just a little taste of what light language is. So for anybody that's not familiar with that, the light language that I'm going to channel in today, it's going to help you with decision making, to help you to move forward. So if you're on the bubble, you're not quite sure, or you feel like you're taking 10 steps forward, 10 steps back, and making a decision regarding your health and well-being, as far as trying something new, being able to turn the corner and know that everything that you're seeking in your heart, it's literally just around the corner. So I'm going to share this with the intention that whatever you're meant to receive today, that you will receive it. So from wherever you're at, just sit in a very comfortable position, just being aware of the alignment of your neck and your back. Try to sit as straight as possible, arms relaxed at your side. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to ground your energy. Just going to imagine that you have a beautiful grounding cord that's connected to the base of your tailbone. That's your root chakra, and the color is red. You're going to allow this grounding cord to continue to get longer and longer and longer and longer till it gets to the center of Mother Earth. You may see a vision. You might not see anything, and that's okay. Just hold the intention. Now you're going to redirect this grounding cord with all this beautiful Mother Gaia energy. You're going to redirect it back up to the center of your tailbone. Try to imagine the color white, or hold the intention that you have the color white moving through the center of your body. Redirecting this all the way up to the center of your body, all the way up past your head. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes at this time. If you're in a safe space to do so, meaning you're not driving right now. You're sitting somewhere comfortable where you can safely do this. And we're going to focus on those deep breaths that I talked about earlier. And we're going to hold the intention that you're calling back all those fractals of your consciousness, all of your energy, inviting your higher self back into your body at this time. So it goes a little bit like this. You're going to breathe in deeply through the nose. Going to hold that belly breath for a count of 3. And you're going to completely exhale out of your mouth. I'm going to guide you through. We're going to do this 3 times. So in through the nose. Completely emptying that air out of your mouth. And again, in through the nose. And one more time, in through the nose. Just do a quick scan of how you're feeling in your body. Just being aware of how you're feeling at this time. Letting go of all external distractions. Taking this time for you. This is self-care. This is an act of self-love. You can come back to this channeled light language at any time. I'm going to start speaking it. All you have to do is continue to listen to the sound of my voice. And if at any point your mind starts to wander, or if ego tries to interrupt, just remind yourself, I am allowing this time for me. I am allowing this healing. I am allowing. Wala la pata da pate da bodo do ne me ni modo na me de poto da bada da pe de poto da pate de poto da na be poto da pate de pate. Wala la me de piti poto da pate de. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Hold that belly breath for a count of 3 if you can. And then completely exhale this air out of your mouth. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. I'm holding the intention that whatever you are meant to receive from this transmission today, that you receive just that to help you to move forward, to help you with your decision making, to know that you are so worthy of everything that your heart is asking for, that you are worthy, you are enough, and you're here for a reason. For anyone, thank you for the hearts and all the love. I appreciate it. For anyone that is tuning in, if you are not yet a subscriber on my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe so you can stay tuned. I hop on here every week. I share so many different things as I'm being guided by my team in spirit. And my mission is to continue to shine my light for others and to hold space for each and every one of you and to share my gifts with the world. And if you are not already connected to my Facebook page for Angelik Hands, please go ahead and like my page. If you feel that someone can benefit from today's messages, feel free to share it. I'm always grateful for that. And my goal and my mission is to get the word out to as many people as possible that are ready for these messages and that may be looking for guidance, answers, and or help. Just want to take an opportunity to also express gratitude for all of the benevolent beings of love and light that came here today, that joined us for these messages. Thank you for sharing the messages, and thank you for allowing me to be a divine channel and vessel to channel in the messages of light language, language of love, language of our soul. I love each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you.